Welcome back our YouTube channel. It is so lovely to be here with you today, sitting in this cozy space with our wonderful listeners.
It really is, Elizabeth. I was just thinking about how much I enjoy these quiet moments with you, and I am so glad we can share this time helping everyone learn English together.
You sound so thoughtful today, James, and I have a very special topic for us to talk about, something that many of our friends find a little bit tricky.
Oh, and what would that be, my dear?
Smiling, we are going to talk about the words have and had and how they change depending on the time we are talking about.
That is a perfect topic. It is so important for daily life, and once you understand it, it feels like a light turning on.
It does. So let's start with the present. Right now, James, what do you have in your hand?
Right now, I have a warm cup of coffee. It smells delicious, Elizabeth. Do you have one too?
Yes, I have a cup of tea. It is very soothing. So when we talk about right now, we use have for I, you, we, and they.
That is right. For example, we have a beautiful day ahead of us, or they have a lot of work to do.
But James, remember how it changes when we talk about just one person, like a friend.
Of course, if I talk about you, I say, Elizabeth has a kind heart. We use has for he, she, and it.
That is so sweet of you, and you are right. She has, he has, it has. But today, we really want to focus on the difference between have and had.
Exactly. Had is like a memory. It is the past tense of have and has, isn't it?
Yes, it is. For example, this morning I had a piece of toast for breakfast, but now my plate is empty.
I see. So because the breakfast is finished and it is in the past, you say had, even if it was just an hour ago.
Exactly, James. What did you have yesterday that made you happy?
Yesterday, I had a long walk in the park, and I had so many happy thoughts while I was there. It was a lovely time.
That sounds wonderful. So for had, it does not matter if we say I, you, he, or she, it stays the same in the past.
That makes it a little easier, doesn't it? I had, she had, they had. We all had a great time.
It does. But James, sometimes things get a little more complicated, like when we use have had together.
Ah, the present perfect. That sounds a bit scary to some people, but it is actually quite romantic if you think about it.
Romantic? How so?
Well, if I say, I have had a wonderful life since I met you, it means my happiness started in the past, and it continues right up until this very second.
Oh, James, that is a beautiful way to explain it. So, have had connects the past to the present?
Precisely. It is not just finished, it is still part of me now. I have had this feeling for a long time.
Let's give another example for our friends, maybe about something we own. I have had my favorite book since I was a little girl.
That is perfect. You still own the book now, so you use have had. If you said, I had the book, it might mean you lost it or gave it away.
I see. So, I had the book means it's gone, but I have had the book means I still have it.
You explained that so clearly, Elizabeth. You have a real gift for teaching.
Thank you, James. You are very kind. But what about when we use had twice in a row? That one always confuses people.
Yes, had. It sounds like a mistake, but it isn't. It is for when we talk about two things that happened in the past and one happened before the other.
Can you give me an example? Maybe a little story?
Let me think. Okay, yesterday I went to the store, but before I went, I had had a quick snack.
So the snack happened first and the store happened second, and both are in the past.
Exactly. I had had my snack before I left the house. It shows the order of your memories.
I think I understand. So if I say, I had had a bad dream before I woke up this morning, that works too.
It does, though I hope you only have sweet dreams tonight, Elizabeth.
Thank you, James. Let's practice some more daily life examples for everyone listening. I want them to feel really confident.
Good idea. Let's talk about chores or maybe work. I have a lot of emails to write today.
And I have a meeting later this afternoon. Notice how we use have because these are things happening now or very soon.
But if we look back at our morning, I can say, I had a very productive meeting at 9 o'clock.
And I had a quiet moment to read my book before we started recording. It was so peaceful.
I'm glad you had that time for yourself, Elizabeth. It is important to have moments of peace.
It is, James. Let's try a few more together. I will say a sentence in the present, and you change it to the past for me.
I would love to. I'm ready.
I have a blue car.
In the past, I had a blue car.
She has a beautiful garden.
In the past, she had a beautiful garden.
We have a reservation at the restaurant.
Last night, we had a reservation at the restaurant.
Perfect. You see how easy it is when we slow down? The word had is like a time machine that takes us back.
It really is, and it doesn't matter who we are talking about. Had is always the same for everyone in the simple past.
Now, let's try something a bit harder. Let's use have had for something that started in the past and is still true.
Okay, let's try, I have had a headache all day.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that, but that is a great example. It means the headache started earlier and you still have it now.
Don't worry, I don't really have a headache. I was just using it as an example for our lesson.
Oh, good. You frightened me for a second, James.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I should have used a happier example, like, we have had a wonderful friendship for many years.
That is much better. And it is true. We have had so many good times together.
And we will have many more. Notice how I used will have for the future?
Yes, the future is always will have, no matter if it is I, you, or they. I will have a rest later. He will have a sandwich for lunch.
English can be so simple when you look at it that way. Have for now, had for then, and will have for later.
It really can, but we must remember the little changes for he, she, and it in the present tense.
Right. He has, she has, it has. But in the past, everyone had.
Let's practice some negative sentences now, because sometimes we need to say we don't have something.
That is important. Today, I do not have my umbrella, and I hope it does not rain.
And yesterday, I did not have my keys. I was so worried until I found them in my bag.
So, for the past negative, we use did not have. We don't say did not had. That is a common mistake.
Yes, that is a very important point, James. After did or did not, we always go back to the base word have. I did not have enough time.
Exactly. He did not have his phone. They did not have their coats. It is always have after did.
Let's practice that together. I will say a positive past sentence, and you make it negative.
I am ready, Elizabeth.
I had a cat when I was young.
I did not have a cat when I was young.
They had a big house.
They did not have a big house.
He had a lot of money.
He did not have a lot of money.
You are doing so well, James, and I hope our friends at home are saying these sentences with us.
I hope so too. Learning is always better when you speak the words out loud. It helps your heart and your mind remember.
It really does. Let's talk a little bit more about have had, because I think it's the most beautiful part of the language.
It really is. It's about experiences, isn't it? Like when we talk about traveling.
Yes, I have had the chance to visit Paris once. It was so romantic.
And I have had the pleasure of seeing the sunset over the ocean. It's an experience that stays with me.
So when we use have had, we're talking about our whole life up until now. We don't need to say exactly when it happened.
That's the secret. If you want to say when it happened, you use had, like, I had a great trip to Paris in 2015.
I see. So I had a trip is for a specific time, but I have had many trips is for my whole life.
You've got it, Elizabeth. You are so smart.
Thank you. Let's try some more daily life conversations. James, have you had lunch yet?
No, I haven't had lunch yet. Are you hungry?
A little bit. I had a very small breakfast, so I am looking forward to a nice meal later.
Then we shall have a lovely lunch together after we finish this. I have had a specific restaurant in mind all morning.
Oh, which one? You have had a secret all this time.
Maybe a little one, but it is a place where they have the best pasta in town.
I love pasta. I have had a craving for Italian food all week.
Then it is perfect. I had a feeling you would say that.
Did you notice what we just did? We used have had, have, and had all in just a few sentences.
We did. It's so natural once you get the hang of it. It's just about the timing of the story you were telling.
Let's slow down for a moment and give our listeners a chance to think about their own lives.
Yes, everyone, take a breath. Think about something you have right now, maybe a phone, or a pen, or a cup of water.
Now, think about something you had yesterday, maybe a nice conversation or a delicious dinner.
And now, think about something you have had for a long time, a friend, a hobby, or a dream.
It's wonderful to think about our lives through these words. They help us share our history with others.
They really do, and they help us build a bridge between what was and what is.
James, do you think we should talk more about had, just to make sure everyone is comfortable?
I think we should. It is the most advanced part, but it is so useful for storytelling.
Okay, let's try a story about a party. Imagine you arrived at the party late.
Okay, when I arrived at the party, most of the guests had had their dinner already.
So the dinner happened first and then you arrived, both in the past.
Exactly. If I said they had their dinner when I arrived, it might mean we all ate together.
Ah, but by saying had, you are showing that you missed the dinner.
Yes, I was a little bit sad because I had had a long day at work and I was very hungry.
Poor James, I would have saved some dinner for you.
I know you would, Elizabeth. You always have such a caring spirit.
I try to. Let's do one more had example, maybe about a movie.
Okay, I had had the book for years before I finally saw the movie.
That is a perfect one. Owning the book was the first past action, and seeing the movie was the second past action.
You are a natural at this, really.
It's because I have a great teacher sitting across from me.
We are learning together, and that is the best way.
Let's look at the clock. We have had so much fun that the time is flying by.
It really is. We have had a lot of great examples, but let's do a quick review for our friends.
Good idea. Remember, use have or has for things that are happening right now or are generally true.
Use had for everything in the past, no matter who you are talking about.
Use have had or has had for things that started in the past and are still true, or for life experiences where the time doesn't matter.
And use had when you are telling a story and want to show that one thing happened before another thing in the past.
And don't forget, for negatives, use do not have for the present and did not have for the past.
It sounds like a lot, but just take it one step at a time, like walking through a beautiful garden.
I love that image, James. Learning a language is like tending to a garden. It takes time and love, but the flowers are so worth it.
And you are the most beautiful flower in this garden, Elizabeth.
Oh, James, you always know what to say to make me smile.
It is easy when I'm speaking from the heart, and I have had these feelings for a long time.
I have had a wonderful time today, and I hope our listeners have had a good time too.
I'm sure they have. They have a great desire to learn, and we are here to support them.
Should we do a few more practice sentences before we go? I want to make sure we reach our goal of helping everyone fully.
Let's do it. I will give you a situation, and you tell me which word to use.
I am ready.
You bought a new dress last week. Do you say, I have a new dress, or I had a new dress?
If I still own it, I say I have a new dress. But if I'm talking about the moment I bought it, I say I had a great time shopping.
Perfect. And if you have owned that dress for 5 days?
I say I have had this dress for 5 days.
Wonderful. Now, what if you lost the dress before you went to the party?
Oh, that would be sad. I would say I had had the dress for only a few days before I lost it.
Exactly. You were using had because you owned it first, and then you lost it later.
It all makes sense when we put it into a story, doesn't it?
It really does. English is a language of stories.
I think we have covered so much today, James. I feel very happy about our lesson.
Me too, Elizabeth. I have had a smile on my face this whole time.
Before we finish, let's just say a big thank you to everyone for being here with us.
Yes, thank you for letting us into your day. We have a lot of respect for your hard work in learning English.
We really do. And remember, if you have any questions, we are always here for you.
We will have another lesson ready for you very soon, so don't worry.
Until then, have a beautiful day and have a wonderful night.
Goodbye for now, my friends, and goodbye, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, James. See you all next time.
Take care, everyone, and keep practicing your have and had.
Yes, practice makes perfect, and you are all doing so well.
We believe in you, always.
Always. Fading out. Goodbye. Goodbye.